that was our first story, and we truly love that one. That was one of our favorites. And it actually dovetails into our first lesson, because even though you're not at school right now, and even though you're getting lessons online, we want to make sure that we keep in line with teaching you something today. So we're going to have 3 lessons, 6 words to go with Stan Musial's number 6. And the first one is have fun. That is the first lesson today, have fun. And that's what you saw in the last video. You see, Desiree was trying to have fun, and her friends understood that. No, she may not have known all the words to the songs, and her dance steps may have been off a little bit, but she was just trying to have fun, and her friends knew that, and they recognized that, and that's the biggest reason why they stood up for her. That's the most important thing in any sport or anything you do outside of academics, is to have fun. Okay, that's our first lesson. Our second lesson is be good. And we're going to park right here for just a minute on be good. How many of you out there think that your parents tell you to be good no matter where you go because old people are just trying to run your life? They just think they're in charge of everything. Well, I'm here to tell you that that isn't true. The reason your parents tell you to be good everywhere you go is because they want other adults to treat you the way that they treat you. You're the most important people in their lives, and they don't know any other way to get other adults to treat you as special as you are. So they tell you to be good. When you're not at school and you have those days off and your teachers have to come in for meetings and things like that, they talk about how good you are. They talk about your leadership. They talk about your intelligence. They talk about how you all are going to change this world, and they do it all the time. Now, if you don't believe that, this is another part that you may believe. How many of you have ever had this conversation with your parents? They'll say, look, I won't pick your friends for you, but this young man or this young lady here, they don't know how to act, so they can't come to my house. How many of you have ever had that conversation with your parents? That's a tough conversation to have, but your parents never want you to be that type of young person. They don't want you to be the young person that no one wants to have around. That's why they always tell you to be good. And being good goes right along with our second Musial Moments story of the day. And it has to do with a young man who decided that he'd rather lose than not have his friend in competition with him. If that doesn't make sense, it will after you watch this space.